If you think you're good at spotting a liar, this actress will make you think again. Dakota Johnson has lied to millions on some of the biggest shows in Hollywood, and everyone bought it, to the point where she even managed to beat a real lie detector test right on camera. Tell me in the comments, what's the biggest white lie you've ever told and gotten away with? Let's dive into the story. Her shocking confession about the famous lime lie. Dakota clarified that she lied completely during her famous Architectural Digest home tour when she showcased her intense love for the limes filling her kitchen. It turns out she was mildly allergic to them all along, which made her tongue itch. She added sarcastically that she never realized this, because she usually only consumes limes mixed into tequila. Her bizarre ability to beat a lie detector test. She revealed with total confidence and a straight face that she previously took a lie detector test on camera with Vanity Fair. She managed to lie through the questions and pass the test without the machine catching her, joking that the whole thing was scary and might even push her to start committing real crimes. Her sarcastic take on Marvel movie behind the scenes. When asked how many Marvel movies she had actually seen, she admitted with clear spontaneity on camera, "I'm going to lie now and say I've seen them all and they're all great, just to avoid trouble." In another older interview, she was asked which superhero she would play in the Marvel universe, and she replied Catwoman, before realizing mid-sentence that the character belongs to DC, not Marvel. The unexpected surprise in the old Trump photo. On Saturday Night Live in 2024, she showed an old photo of herself sitting right in front of Donald Trump at an event. She commented sarcastically on the oddity of the snapshot, which featured contrasting and iconic figures like Sarah Palin and director George Lucas in the same frame, years before he became president. The awkward moment when her clothes malfunctioned on live TV. Dakota faced an embarrassing situation on Jimmy Kimmel Live in 2024 when the straps of her dress suddenly snapped. Despite the surprise, she handled it with great wit and continued the interview while holding her dress up with her hands in a humorous way for the audience. The torn dress incident at a global awards ceremony. While actress Leslie Mann was hugging Dakota on stage at the 2016 People's Choice Awards, Dakota's dress accidentally ripped at the back. She handled it quickly and sarcastically, telling the laughing crowd that everyone there had already seen her body in her previous work anyway. Embarrassing childhood memories caused by her mother. She told a funny story from her childhood when she was 8 years old and saw her secret crush, actor Jonathan Taylor Thomas, at the airport. Her mother, star Melanie Griffith, shouted his name and embarrassed her in front of him, which led Dakota to try and hide behind a large plant in the airport out of sheer shyness. Her sarcastic and funny rapport with host Stephen Colbert. She shared a laugh with Colbert about her lamb chop being stolen at the Met Gala as soon as she went to the restroom. In another part of the interview, she played along with Colbert as he joked that her film A Bigger Splash was a sequel to the old Tom Hanks movie, only to correct him later with a deadpan expression that there was no Tom Hanks or mermaids in the film. Her bold and clever response to shut down Jimmy Kimmel. She interrupted the famous host Jimmy Kimmel with humorous boldness during his constant interruptions of her story, telling him directly in front of the audience, "Isn't it supposed to be that you let your guests talk on your show?" Displaying a strange skill using her teeth, Dakota proved the wideness of the gap between her front teeth in a funny way on camera, successfully inserting stacked dollar bills totaling 1,100 into the gap, to the astonishment of those present. The sudden, unexpected event of a real earthquake on air, while she was a guest on the Drew Barrymore show in 2024, and during a serious discussion, a real earthquake hit the broadcast studio live. Despite the shock and fear, Dakota and Drew handled the situation with a calm sense of humor, continuing the conversation by joking, "It looks like there will be an aftershock." The sudden, unexpected event of a real earthquake on air, while she was a guest on the Drew Barrymore show in 2024, and during a serious discussion, a real earthquake hit the broadcast studio live. Despite the shock and fear, Dakota and Drew handled the situation with a calm sense of humor, continuing the conversation by joking, "It looks like there will be an aftershock." Her fierce and unexpected reaction to her neighbor on the street. She recounted a strange incident when her neighbors in the neighborhood approached her to greet her kindly. Instead of a warm welcome, she suddenly turned toward them with terrifying ferocity like the mythological Medusa and immediately, without any introduction, accused them of towing her grandfather's old truck from the street. In the end, it's clear that Dakota Johnson doesn't care what anyone in Hollywood thinks, and she speaks her mind with total deadpan honesty. But the question here for you, and I want an honest answer in the comments, do you think Dakota's style and shocking frankness is self-confidence, intelligence, and quick wit, or has it crossed the line into being rude to her colleagues and hosts? I'm waiting to see your arguments and opinions in the comments, and don't forget to like and share if you enjoyed the video.